I was introduced to sex in different ways, in the fact that I was molested as a child by 8 years old. And that completely changed who I thought that I was. By the time I was about, I would say 15 or so, I was approached about modeling. And it went from modeling to bikini contest to other types of contests. I started visiting this tanning salon, and I shortly after that realized that the manager at the tanning salon was also running strippers. He would send them to the bikini contest, and then he started talking to me about dancing. And what happened is he started just really flattering me, manipulating, coercing, calling my house, offering large amounts of money. It's so easy to fall into that trap. And that's what happened. He sent me to Nebraska, and that was the very first time. And I was around 17 years old. And I ended up booked in that strip club for a week. And at first I was really taken back by it, and don't think I realized what I was getting myself into. And I thought that it could be a thing that would last a couple of weeks, and it ended up lasting 7.5 years. I'm in this environment, I'm dancing, but the thing is that money's flying everywhere. And I wasn't accustomed to that. I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to any kind of attention. And it changed who I was at that point, because you become someone else. By the end of that week, he drove up there and he took all of my money, and I realized that he was in control. Something was just all messed up in me, and I just wanted to change. I wanted out, and I didn't know exactly what it was I needed to do. I didn't know what was going to make me free. What happened was my mother started to call me. I went to church here in Kansas City with her. It was so incredibly powerful. It was like nothing I ever experienced as a child or in any other situation that I'd ever been in. And there was just like this immediate draw. And I couldn't even wait for the pastor to have the altar call. Christian television was a major part of my transformation, because I was using that, Monday through Saturday, or however, all the fill-in, all the gaps, and just constantly feeding myself that way as a new Christian. And I do remember tuning into TBN constantly. It was always on. Tons of different testimonies and ministries that were on there. I would ask God, why did all that happen? Am I supposed to just be quiet? Day by day, year by year, He changes us. And when we're changing, we know that we're growing.